Crossing there to Pretoria, Lebo was standing by and doing the work for us. She earlier had a chat to the Minister of Social Development, Batabi Mini, talking about Child Protection Week. As you know, today is the final day of that week. Looking back at some of the initiatives that's happened over the week, some of the things that have been put in place to make sure that children are not only protected, but a little bit earlier she was also talking about cyberbullying and sexting, and some interesting views and interesting information coming out from that quarter of South Africa. Let's cross to Lebo, who's standing by now. She is in Soshanguve, south of Pretoria. Lebo, good morning.
All right, thank you so much there, Sir Marshall. Now, what are the activities for Child Protection Week? Was the Minister, Batabi Dlamini, engaging with young people about what do they want? What are the solutions? Because she believes they're the ones that will provide the solutions. And two of those learners is Olwethu Soni, as well as Cynthia Mogale talking to us. Sharon, in fact, Sharon Mogale, they're here to tell us about what they said to the minister. What are their issues? Sharon, good morning. Talk to us about what was your biggest issue with Child Protection Week and what your rights are as a child.
One of the biggest issues that children came up with during the dialogues that we had as children prior to the actual Child Protection Week campaign started was substance abuse, child neglect, and also the misuse of children's grants was one issue that they raised. Those are some of the issues that they raised, and I believe that my rights as a children, I have a right to life, I have a right to freedom of expression, I have a right to education, I have a right to be loved, I have a right to be kept safe and protected from any kind of danger that may come to me. Yes.
All right, let's bring Olwethu into this conversation. For you, what came out of those dialogues with the minister?
The thing is that we are forcefully thinking that we have the thing of being neglected. So we need our space as children to be understood, to be reached out on. So we think that if we would be understood, maybe we could at least work through the things that we're going through as children.
Do you think adults are not listening?
No, they're not listening because they only approach the fact that about their backgrounds. They don't know that we are who we are right now. We don't care about what happened to them the time they were growing up. This is our time. We need them to help us face the challenges that we're going through right now. We have lots of challenges, peer pressure, substance abuse. It doesn't come lightly.
Yeah.
So we need their hand to help us with everything that we're going through. Not the thing that stereotypically what they think about their background, and now this is our time.
Yeah.
They really have to understand us, not to approach us as, you know what, back then I didn't do that, so you don't have to do it. No, they have to understand that we are here and we just like this.
All right. Okay, Sharon, do you think parents are not listening?
Yes, I think parents are not listening. They worry so much that we as the youth, we as the children don't listen to them. And they tend to forget that we are actually looking up to them. We may not listen most of the time, but we are actually always looking. So in a sense, it should not be about whether we don't want to listen to them. It should be about their own actions. Let them act in a way that encourages children to be better people also.
Right.
So it's not about them listening to us, but they should practice what they preach also. Yes.
All right. The youngsters had a conversation with the Minister, Batabi Dlamini, Social Development Minister. They're saying, well, essentially, our parents should be listening to them instead. They've got other things to say to them. So you heard it from the youngsters. Well, that's all from us from Social.